Your brother is involved in something dangerous that may affect you. Archangel Michael says, what you're about to discover could shift the direction of your entire path. A shadow has moved silently within your family, and you didn't even realize how close it's gotten to your peace. Tonight, the truth steps out from the hidden corners to knock directly on your spirit. He is your own blood, but his actions are no longer just his responsibility. The ripple effect of what he's involved in is heading straight for you. There's a deep silence around him that you've sensed for a while now. He looks distracted, distant, and often avoids eye contact when certain topics arise. That's not paranoia. It's a warning whispered to your heart. A dark door was opened behind your back, and your brother walked straight through it thinking no one would find out. But heavens are never blind, and angels never sleep. They've been watching every move, and now it's time you know what he's really into. Type Amen to get blessing 333. It started small. A conversation with someone he shouldn't have trusted. A deal too tempting to turn down. Now it's become too big for him to walk away from. And soon, others will be dragged in. If you're not careful, you'll be pulled in without even realizing it. The people he's dealing with don't care about family, safety, or future. They're playing with powers and forces that leave scars not just on the body, but on the soul. Your brother is in over his head. Archangel Michael says, this is your divine notification. This is not meant to scare you, this is meant to prepare you. Type Amen to get blessing 778. Last Thursday, he received something in the mail. He locked his room tighter than ever after that. What he's hiding inside the drawer has the potential to change everything. There are papers. There are signatures. And more dangerously, there are secrets linked to names you've never heard before. He thinks he's protecting you by staying silent. But silence is no longer safety. Silence is becoming your biggest risk. A meeting was held last night, and your brother lied about where he was. He wasn't with friends, he was standing on the edge of a plan that is both illegal and spiritually cursed. Type Amen to get blessing 441. There's a woman involved who is pressing him. She smiles, but she is not who she says she is. Her intentions are darker than the night she arrived. She offered him an escape from his struggles, but the price is too high. She's not helping him. She's using him. There is a spiritual contract being written in the unseen. And if you don't stand alert, your name might accidentally appear on it too. The enemy is playing tricks through the hands of people you love. Comment now if you feel chills. This is not coincidence. This is exposure from heaven. Type Amen to get blessing 592. Your brother has changed his passwords. He's deleted conversations. He's been receiving calls he doesn't answer in your presence. All signs of someone in fear. All signs of someone being watched. But most importantly, all signs that you're not safe from what's forming. Archangel Michael says, a knock is coming soon that may sound ordinary. But what's behind that door is the start of something spiritual and serious. You must be ready to face the truth head-on. Type Amen to get blessing 264. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The authorities are circling. They're not speaking openly. But they know something. And your brother is under quiet observation. Do not take this lightly. A delayed reaction could mean a lifetime of regret. The papers are already being prepared with names, and one of them is dangerously close to yours. This is not your doing. But the universe is warning you so you can prevent being tangled in a web spun by someone else. Your innocence will not protect you if you stay unaware. They are watching his bank transfers. They are tracking locations. Soon, they will arrive at your address too. Type Amen to get blessing 871. You must not confront him in anger. Do not yell or accuse. Just observe and act wisely. Start protecting your identity, your finances, and your surroundings. Remove anything that can be used against you. What you do in the next 7 days matters. They are planning something for this weekend, a gathering, they say. But it's more than that. It's a setup. They are using him to test who else is weak in the circle. Be silent, but be sharp. Type Amen to get blessing 185. A dream may come to you tonight. Don't ignore it. It will contain a symbol. Pay attention to it. The angel near you has already started leaving signs. You've seen shadows from the corner of your eye. You felt sudden chills even in warmth. These are not random. These are your spiritual alerts. Your brother isn't aware that the spirit realm has begun to move around him. Archangel Michael says, intervention is coming, but it needs your action to complete the protection. You were chosen to know this message because your destiny must not be disturbed. Type Amen to get blessing 920. There's a suitcase under his bed that hasn't moved in weeks. It holds keys. Not just physical ones, but keys to who he's become lately. He once was your protector, but now he is unknowingly your danger. This is the cost of hiding pain behind pride. The choices he's making are affecting the energy of your entire household. That's why things have been feeling heavy lately. That's why you felt more tired than usual, even when you sleep. Comment if your spirit is feeling this. Because someone else in your house is already sensing it. Type Amen to get blessing 302. There is still time to undo this, but not much. He has until the next full moon to step back from the edge. One document, one name, one date, that's all it will take for everything to spiral. You need to burn the item he gave you last week. He said it was a gift, but it was a tag tying you to a ritual he never understood. He's not evil, he's just lost. But even the lost can open portals that affect the found. Type Amen to get blessing 648. Clean your home with light and words of power. Speak protection. Cover your doors and your bed with sacred intention. His energy is leaking, and it's pulling darkness with it. Your dreams are already being tampered with. There's an elder who warned him long ago, but he laughed. Now the curse that runs through her bloodline is knocking again. A candle will flicker when no wind is present. That's your sign. Watch carefully in the next 48 hours. Type Amen to get blessing 119. He's involved with 2 men older than him. One of them wears rings on every finger, the other never smiles. They have access to things that should remain buried. Things of the dark. Things that demand a soul in return. One of them took a photo of you secretly. It's been printed and placed on a table you've never seen. That's how deep you're tied into this. They speak your name in whispers. But angels hear louder than any whisper. You are not alone. Type Amen to get blessing 750. A package will come in your brother's name. Do not open it. Do not let it enter your room. Inside is an item marked with hidden energy. Touched by a hand you must never trust. It may seem harmless, but its power is masked. Someone is trying to trace your spirit through objects. They believe your light is a threat to their plan. They want to dim it without alerting you. Comment, I reject this, if your inner voice is agreeing. This message is not for fear, it's for fire. The fire inside you must be reawakened. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You must not isolate yourself. Now is the time to connect with your true circle. The people who carry light and not fear. Watch how your electronics behave. Some glitches are more than technical, they are energetic. Frequencies are being disturbed. He has been marked. But you are being shielded. Do not step into his decisions. Archangel Michael says, speak your protection aloud tonight, even if your voice trembles, let it be heard by the heavens. That will start the unbinding. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Don't visit that address he asked you to go to next week. It's a setup. The woman you'll meet there already knows your face from a hidden photo. She will smile. She will offer you tea. But it's what's under the table that matters. They believe you can be manipulated emotionally. But they don't know how chosen you truly are. They're underestimating the divine armor around you. Your brother made a mistake. But you will not pay the price for it. Type Amen to get blessing 266. This is the hour of unveiling. You now know what others are still blind to, and for that, you must take careful action. Do not let anyone else speak for you. Protect your name. Guard your energy. Cleanse your room tonight. Keep something sacred near your pillow. Your dreams are doorways. Keep them clear. They wanted your soul tangled. But the light has spoken. You are walking out untouched. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Archangel Michael says, the next step begins now. What's been hidden in the spiritual realm is now surfacing through the physical. You've entered the part of your journey where discernment will be your greatest protection. The people around your brother are creating chaos and calling it opportunity. They are smiling while setting up destruction. But your energy is not blind. It has already begun rejecting their influence. You may feel a strange heaviness when your brother is nearby. That's not ordinary. It's your body reacting to the spiritual weight he's unknowingly carrying. When you touched his jacket recently, did you notice a sharp coldness? That's not just fabric. It's the residue of who he's been meeting. Type Amen to get blessing 118. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks. With contributions of up to $20. The room he locks himself in is no longer just a room. It's a chamber of confusion and secret rituals. And even if he doesn't realize it, his energy is being fed upon. They are trying to recruit him deeper. They've promised wealth, power, and silence. But what they will eventually demand in return is terrifying. One of them wrote your name down on a paper you've never seen. That paper is now buried in a drawer under candles. It's part of a silent spell to distract your destiny. You've been too distracted lately, forgetting things, feeling sudden sadness. These aren't coincidences. They are spiritual attacks meant to drain your vision. Type Amen to get blessing 407. You must now anoint your path. Walk through your space with determination. Speak power into your steps. Your brother still loves you. But he is chained. And only heavenly fire can break chains like this. They gave him something last night, something small enough to hide, but dangerous enough to destroy. He was told never to let you see it. He placed it beneath his bed, wrapped in cloth, but spirits can't be wrapped. And their presence is already leaking into the air. Type Amen to get blessing 731. You need to light something in your home tonight. Let the flames speak where words cannot. Let the heat break the invisible fog that's been building, if you've been seeing shadows move when no one is around. This is why. If you've been hearing faint sounds while alone, this is why. They're not hallucinations, they're warnings. He walked into something deeper than he imagined. He was offered protection, but it came at the cost of his spiritual connection. There's still a chance to pull him out. But you can't walk into that darkness. You must pull him using light. Type Amen to get blessing 824. He's been having nightmares but hasn't told anyone. He wakes up sweating and silent. He fears that if he speaks, something worse will happen. But keeping secrets only feeds the spirit of confusion. And confusion grows stronger in silence. That's why the house has felt tense lately. You might feel tempted to ignore this and pretend nothing is wrong. But that is how darkness wins. Through neglect. It's time to pray with your feet. It's time to act. He won't ask for help. But that doesn't mean you don't help. Type Amen to get blessing 913. Someone from his past is involved again. A man who used to borrow money but never returned it. That man is now acting as a middle agent for the group. He showed up last week with gifts. But those gifts were bait. They were coded invitations into deeper territory. Your brother isn't evil. He's been tricked into thinking these people are the answer to his struggle. But they are the beginning of a nightmare. They are promising success. But the cost is your family's peace. And you must say no. Type Amen to get blessing 177. They want him to sign one more paper. A spiritual contract masked as a business opportunity. If he does, the door will slam shut. And once that door closes, it won't just be him affected. The consequences will echo through every person he lives with. You've been waking up between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. That's not just insomnia. That's the spirit realm calling for your awareness. Now is the time to rise in power. Speak over your house. Take authority again. Type Amen to get blessing 344. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They've planted someone close. A friend who always shows up when you're not around. That person is reporting back about your brother's decisions. And about you. You've seen this friend before. Always cheerful, always too curious about your personal life. They've been instructed to monitor your energy. What you say. What you feel. They're not just a friend. They're a watcher. You must remove access. Cut off anything that allows them to enter your energy freely. You own no one access to your peace. Type Amen to get blessing 865 soon. There will be a confrontation. Either spiritual or physical. You must be emotionally grounded when it comes. Do not scream. Do not fight. Stand firm in silence and strength. The light will speak for you. Your brother will try to protect you in his own way. But it will not be enough unless he walks away from this circle now. Archangel Michael says, the angels have already stood at the four corners of your home. But now you must invite them inside. The oil of protection is already waiting, use it. Type Amen to get blessing 599 on the seventh day from now. Something will shift. A door will close or open based on what happens between now and then. You will see 3 signs. A bird that flies in your direction. A mirror that reflects something unusual. And a knock when no one's there. These aren't random. They are checkpoints from the realm of spirit. Watch and note them. When the final knock comes, do not open unless you are covered in light. That moment will test your readiness. Type Amen to get blessing 206. You are not to fear. Fear makes you weak, and they want that. But strength will confuse and defeat them. Your light burns differently than your brother's. That's why they can't control you. But they want to manipulate through him. Your brother's dreams have been disturbed because his spirit knows this isn't right. But he's afraid of walking alone again. He needs guidance, not judgment. He needs divine interference, not human scolding. Your words must be clear, firm, but filled with calm. Type Amen to get blessing 742 soon. There will be a news or phone call related to him. It will carry words meant to confuse. Do not react immediately. Take a moment. Breathe. Ask for angelic insight before responding. They will try to trap both of you in a spiral, but you're too covered. Your angels are already ahead of them. A certain woman connected to this will have her mask fall soon. You will hear her name in 2 conversations within 48 hours. That's your clue. Remove her access immediately. Type Amen to get blessing 112. The universe didn't bring this to your attention to make you paranoid. It brought it because your destiny is too large to fall into distraction. Your brother's story is still being written. But right now, he's holding a pen that isn't his. You must hand him the right one again. The light of your ancestors is watching. They will step in the moment you invite them. You are more protected than you think. Now go. Light the candle. Whisper the words. Draw the line between you and this danger before it grows deeper. Type Amen to get blessing 801. Archangel Michael says, the final chapter of this warning must now be written upon your spirit. The truth has walked to your door not to hurt you, but to strengthen your eyes. Your brother's choices have become a mirror showing what's silently trying to attach itself to your destiny. There will be a confrontation, not always in words, but in energy. You will feel it in your stomach, your skin, your chest. The moment will feel like time slows down and air thickens. When that moment comes, stand still. Speak nothing unless led by the Spirit. Silence will protect you more than shouting ever could. What you don't see is that 2 angels have already been stationed near your bed at night. They whisper courage into your sleep. They wipe the nightmares before they can fully plant. Type Amen to get blessing 446. Your brother will try to pull away soon. He'll feel pressure to disappear, to run, to isolate. That will be the moment you must reach out, but not to control him. Speak to him in spirit before speaking in person. The heart hears things the mouth cannot say. Wrap his name in a layer of light and call it back to safety. There is an object in the hallway of your house that must be removed. You already suspect it carries strange energy. You're right. It was placed there not by coincidence but by quiet manipulation. Remove it tonight. Burn or bury it. Type Amen to get blessing 522. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Someone in your bloodline long ago prayed for your protection. That prayer is now unfolding. It's why you're reading this message with a trembling feeling in your chest. They foresaw this. They sent divine energy forward through time, knowing a moment would come when you'd need it. That moment is now. Your brother still holds a good soul, but his fear of failing has driven him to unsafe doors. Don't hate him. Rescue him with spiritual fire. Not all wars are fought with weapons, some are fought with discernment and stillness. This is that kind of war. Type Amen to get blessing 317. The next full moon will bring revelation. Things will be exposed in ways you didn't imagine. Names will be revealed. Motives will rise like smoke from a flame. Pay attention to who reaches out around that time. Some will act like nothing's wrong, but they're fishing for your response. Don't give them what they want. You must now become invisible to the wrong people and fully visible to the light. Hide your spiritual treasures. Let no one manipulate your peace again. Your dreams will guide you. Write them down. They will form a message by the third night. Type Amen to get blessing 803. Your home is a battlefield between energy now. That's why things feel unsettled. Light will win. But only if you enforce it. Anoint your doorways. Speak protection over your bed. Play sounds of divine frequency while you sleep. This is how you win. He will return with an apology, though he may not say the words. Watch his body language. He will linger near you longer. That's how you'll know he's trying to find his way back. Don't push him. Just be ready with light in your hands, not judgment. Type Amen to get blessing 221. If he leaves the house in the next few days and you feel a coldness afterward, it's a sign he's made contact with the ones pulling him. That's your cue to spiritually intervene again. He may not speak for a full day. He may avoid you, but the silence means the spiritual battle is heightening. Don't let your emotions run wild. They feed off fear. Let your calm be your shield and your boundary be your sword. You were never chosen to watch him fall. You were chosen to witness his rescue. Type Amen to get blessing 934. There is a photo of you he keeps hidden. He carries it with him. Even in his confusion, you are his anchor, he remembers your shared past. The laughter. The tears, the promises you made as children. He wants out. But he doesn't know how to leave without being followed. You must show him there is a way out. The people who tricked him are watching too. But they do not understand angelic protection. They underestimated your soul. Type Amen to get blessing 552 soon. He'll be given a choice. Leave the darkness or lose something forever, the pressure will be unbearable. But if your light remains steady, he will find courage in your steadiness. A knock may come at the door with a strange visitor, don't open immediately. Let your spirit test the energy first. Not everyone smiling is sent by heaven. You'll know it's deception if your skin feels tight and your thoughts scatter the moment you hear their voice. Reject them silently. Your rejection is a sword. Your refusal is a wall of flame. Type Amen to get blessing 471. The light around you is not ordinary. That's why they try to reach you through him, but their plan is collapsing. A dream will show a river. A dark shape will try to drag someone in. But your voice in the dream will pull them out. That is the turning point. That river represents the spiritual path your brother is drowning in, but your spirit is stronger than his chains. You will speak him out of it. On the seventh day, he will ask you for something small, give it. It will be his first step back into the light. Type Amen to get blessing 690. When he returns fully, his story will shock you. The names he will mention. The places. The things they asked him to do. You'll sit in silence while he cries. You'll realize how close he was to losing himself. You'll feel a rage rise, and then the relief. Because it didn't win. Because you didn't ignore the signs. Because you acted when others would have slept. Archangel Michael says, the heavens will rejoice the day your brother's chains fall. The echo of that moment will be felt in generations to come. Type Amen to get blessing 309. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. This is the end of their control, the cord is cut. Your house is sealed. A new energy will fill the space. You'll feel it in the way you breathe. In how plants respond. In the way sunlight touches your window. That's restoration. That's heaven returning order where there was chaos. And your brother. He will become a new version of himself. One who understands spiritual warfare. One who walks protected. This message was your sword. You've read it for a reason. Now, rise and act. Type Amen to get blessing 999.